Hey guys, this is Matt for Creative. This is going to be the start to something pretty new, and I've been doing reviews of products, experiences, and just everything that I have for like about 10 years. So I thought we would do things that are also experiences, but things that have particularly affected me. And I guess I've been kind of doing this off and on this channel for a long time as well, but this one case in point is it's gonna be something that literally just happened, and this is something that maybe will educate myself, other people, and if this ever reaches the company that affected me, hopefully that will go and improve things on their end. Okay, so this, you can see I'm dressed out all for a Knicks game. I left work, I drove home really fast on the bike, and I was like, I gotta get here on time so I can see the next game. Because I found an incredibly low ticket price on SeatGeek. Now this is not an advertisement for SeatGeek, no promotions or anything, because you'll hear with the story why, of course, this is not like a good SeatGeek experience. This is probably one of my more negative ones that I've had. I've had others in the past, but this one kind of takes the cake. But you can even tell, just got back, was wearing the hat, everything is all messy, and I was like, I'm up for a game. I found a ticket for the last minute for $42 or $40, and that was an incredible deal, because all day they're going for 80, and they went down to 60, and I was just like, 40, snagged it. I was like, yes, I got it. I got the order confirmation, and I started biking home. I was just like, okay, they'll be in my account, because that's usually what happens. They take time to process, and eventually the seller releases them to my account. In this case, it's going to be the MSG account or the Ticketmaster account, and it was all just like a matter of time. I was like, in the 15 minutes it takes me to get home, that will definitely have been done. When I got home, they were not done yet, and I was like, okay, this is maybe an issue. I'm gonna reach out to customer service as I walk over there, and just being a few blocks away, that's pretty convenient for me. Hey, if you're coming to this game and you live far away, this is gonna be a much bigger issue. So I'm reaching out, and they're like, okay, the seller has not released the tickets, but the order has been confirmed. And I'm just sitting here waiting and talking back and forth what can be done. They're trying to reach out to the seller. And then the last thing that was said is, because the seller, and I think this may have been something in broken English, and I just can't quite understand what it was, just walking back in frustration. They said that the seller could not sell the tickets and now is being refunded. Being there at the venue already, they were not letting me in. I was like, I'm trying to figure this out with customer service, please bear with me. And they were okay about it, but then they're like, why are you just standing here? And I'm like, I'm waiting to go in once the tickets are received. And they're like, just please clear the area. You know, it wasn't even me standing in front, it was more me of just standing off to the side. So that was pretty annoying, pretty frustrating. And then of course I got that message back from SeatGeek customer service, which by the way, they did refund me. And I believe they say it's their policy to refund 120%, which is great, because I was like, a refund is not just gonna do it. In this case, it was a very small amount of money, but 120% of maybe a much more significant ticket, that will help maybe for a ride home or something like that, depending on what it was. Imagine if this was like a Super Bowl ticket or something. That's insane. But again, it was me doing this last minute, which kind of did things, but I have done this a lot. Because I live so close to the venue, I've done a lot of last minute purchases, never had this issue before, but it was embarrassing just being asked to leave, and then at the end finding out that the seller really couldn't sell the tickets. Either they sold them somewhere else or they're just being completely unresponsive. Thankfully the customer service was really great and they're just on things, but for me that didn't really help me. I was forced to leave the venue. I'm getting a refund plus 20%, which definitely helps, but I wanted to go see the game. I did not make any other plans today. I wanted to enjoy myself at a sporting event, and you know, SeatGeek really does provide that, and I've used that a lot, but this is just, it's definitely not a good look. And if you're in one of these cases, know that this is a possibility. This is something that I never thought would have been a possibility at all. just not being able to go with legitimate tickets. And yeah. And what was even worse, when I looked back on the app after I got refunded, I was like, maybe I'll just still go and get tickets that are more expensive. Completely unavailable at the time. So it's just pretty distressing, pretty annoying. And I hope, yeah, that you guys don't run into this. And SeatGeek, I really hope that you don't allow sellers to do this. If they're going to put something at a really, really good price, you're going to stick to it first. You're going to release the ticket. If you get the email notification that somebody bought it, hey, they gave you money. Give me those tickets. Give the person the ticket so that we don't have this. Because, yeah, it kind of just ruined my night. I'm back here. And as I was walking, I was formulating this, thinking that this is going to help other people in similar situations. And again, SeatGeek, I know that people will do this on all types of venues, but it's just, please don't let this happen as much as possible, because this is a no good situation. All right, guys, that was a long talk, but this is going to be more about the experiences that I go through every day. For me, for a while, I was thinking maybe I should do a vlog, maybe I should do something, but I think that's more left for other people who are good at editing, who are good at capturing moments. And I'm good at capturing moments. I'm a great photographer and videographer. But for me, if something's going on in this case where, see, you know, I'm getting an issue, the usher is not letting me in, I'm not going to whip out the phone and start recording like that. I know some other people do, but for me, that removes me from the necessity of like trying to communicate with these people respectfully. So it's good to have what happens during the day kind of end up here. Maybe this becomes like a mini podcast or just mini word vomit just to kind of get my thoughts out here. But I think it's good because I have a lot of other things that I've gone through recently and a lot of other good ideas that, you know, we can kind of bounce off each other in the comment section, and maybe even bring people on board to kind of get like a good back and forth there too. So guys, if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments or questions, yeah, I've been dealing with stuff like this my entire life. Like one thing that's pretty similar was the iPhone storage issue, which could be one of these. You know what? I think I'm gonna call these ONEtakes, because literally I'm going to press the button, I'm going to do one take, no edits, no anything. And if I start jumbling and fumbling over my own words, that's just me, that's just natural. This is just gonna be one take. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Put everything in the comment section below. Don't forget I'm on Instagram at m8b9. You can email me at matt8b9@gmail.com. If you're at the Knicks game, I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I was there too. Bye, guys. I'll see you next time.